Hello there, my name is Hassan and today I'm going to tell you something about the Astable Multivibrator. Well, this circuit produces an output which is a pulse train, you know. So what basically is happening that we get this high and low voltage which is being indicated by the LED, and we use a 555 timer IC, the small black thing that you are seeing right there in the circuit. And I have used a variable resistor. It's set to 520k. I didn't have any other line ground, so that's what I got. And there is this small resistance, 150 ohms. You connect these two resistances between 5 and pin number 7 and 8 and 6 and 7, and you connect pin number 1 to ground, and you connect a capacitor between pin number 1 and 2. You connect the output, that is our LED, to pin number 3 positive, and the negative leg is grounded, and you give positive 9 volts to the 8th pin of the IC, which is powering it. Now what basically happens is in this circuit is that it charges the capacitor, and during that time the LED remains on, and then in the next cycle it discharges it, and then it remains off. So this charging and recharging process is basically producing the output pulse train, and we can find out the frequency of the circuit basically if we know the time period, and the time period can be found out by adding the discharge time and the charge time. And what you will get is there are two formulas for that. For discharge there is the resistance R2 into C1 into 0.693, and then there is the charging formula 0.693 into R1 plus R2 into C1, that is the capacitor that we have connected. So by changing the values of the resistor and the capacitor, we can change the value of the time which it takes to flash, and also we can change the frequency. Obviously, longer the time, smaller the frequency. And as you can see, my circuit is pretty slow right now because it's a limitation. I did not have the requisite resistance, but you can change it, and you can produce different circuits of different frequencies. And as you can see, the beauty of this circuit is that you require no programming at all. You just simply use an IC to switch on and off an LED, which we use in our project this semester, previous one. So that's it. A lot of you people will be wondering why I use the variable resistor. Well, that is because you can change the resistances, you can study its response on the circuit, you can change the values of the frequencies, the pulse width, the duty cycle. So that's it. Just one better look. It looks better from here. This one is the capacitor. It's another capacitor which is used to counter any straight resistance. If you don't use it, it won't make any difference. And that's it. Keep tuned for the bistable configuration, which is coming up next. And buena suerte, amigos.